Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video review. This time I'm going to be reviewing the Funko Pop It Pennywise with Balloon Hot Topic exclusive figure. So I'm not a big Funko Pop collector, nor am I a big horror movie fan. This is kind of a rare instance where we're just kind of two unlikely parties kind of really match for me. I really love the movie It. I don't watch horror movies at all basically. This might be the first legitimate horror movie I've ever seen in theaters actually, and I absolutely loved it. I've seen it 5 times. I just got back from seeing it the 5th time. So I really loved it. I wanted some Pennywise merchandise. Unfortunately, nobody's really making any other than NECA, who has just announced it. They haven't even shown anything yet. But Funko is the only one doing something, and therefore I had to resort to Funko Pops to get my Pennywise fix. I did get the Hot Topic exclusive one simply because it's the only one I could find, and I do want to get some of the others, especially some of the other exclusive variants, because they quite excite me. I will be opening this up, but quickly just to show you in package, just because I haven't opened it yet, so why not start the review off like this. Do like the packaging. I'm not a big fan of this artwork on the back. It looks very strange, it doesn't really match the tone of the movie for me, this background image, just personally speaking, but it's kind of neat. Do like the images, the cartoon version of the pop itself on all the sides and on the front. His hair is so big though, it really does cover him at the front there, so that's a bit unfortunate that it does cover your the figure if you keep yours mint. Also, the Hot Topic exclusive sticker is nice, a little slanted though, but that's something very small. It's number 475, but let's take it out of package and go over the actual pop itself. So here's Pennywise outside a package. As you can see, he's looking very cool. As far as the face is concerned, do like the little smirk there. Some of the yellow and red don't mesh very well on his mouth, and I did go through a couple of these to try to get the best painted one. Definitely look at the mouth paint. That's going to be a big issue, especially since you have such a dark color on such a light color. So you definitely want to make sure that they mesh well. But overall, it looks pretty nice. I do like the way that the lines on the face are painted. Once you get past the actual lips themselves, you do have his kind of eyebrows kind of raised on the sculpt, which is nice. Of course, Pop's signature kind of button eyes. You have the crack marks on the top of his head, which I do like a lot. Then his hair does look very cool. Does give you that proper shape. The hair actually extends back even further than I expected. It really it pops out of the sculpt, but I do like that a lot. A lot of bright colors on the face, in contrast to his actual costume, which is rather dull. It's kind of this kind of dull gray, a bit of a whitish there, and then of course you do have white highlights, and then the red on his costume is a very dull, kind of dark, but not dark in a rich way, but more of a dull way, red, which I think looks very cool. I definitely like it a lot. His little shoes there look excellent. Very cool. And there is, minor little paint mishaps here and there. Funko's not the best when it comes to the painting, but it does still look very cool. And the detail on it is very nice. You do have excellent texture on the actual costume. And throughout, any little piece that has some texture looks excellent. He isn't a bobblehead like their Marvel ones. He is just, rotatable neck joint, which I think is kind of nice. It's nice to be able to turn it, especially if you want some creepy side poses. What makes this one the exclusive is that he is holding the balloon as opposed to the regular release where he is holding the paper boat. I do like the paper boat one. Haven't seen that one yet, but if I do see it, I do think I'd buy that as well. But I do like this balloon. I think the balloon is better than the boat if I had to pick between the two. I do prefer the balloon. I think that looks very nice. He's holding it very high up. It would have been cool if he was holding it from more towards the bottom and it was going up, but then the balloon would be very much out of scale with his head, so I do understand the need for them to keep the balloon below his head. But it still looks very cool. I definitely like it a lot. It's very clearly a balloon. The only thing that I could have maybe wanted is maybe to have the balloon be a bit brighter, because in the movie the balloons are very bright. They very much pop in the dull color scheme of the film itself. So the balloons really pop. Would have liked to see this balloon be a little bit brighter red, and therefore not make it just look like it's almost a part of his costume, because the red of the balloon is very much the red of his costume. So had it been a different shade, I think that would have been really quite nice, and would have been a bit better. But overall, really liking this Funko Pop. Get you a comparison here. I don't have many pops, but do have Loki, and I do have Groot as well. just give you a little size comparison. As you can see, he's, you know, bigger than your standard Pop just because of his hair. It gives him some extra bulk, but of course he's not as big as some of the larger ones like Groot here. So nice size Pop. I do, again, if I happen to find the one with the boat, I'd be very much interested in that, although finding any Pennywise Pops is quite a challenge, so I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen, but if I could make it happen, I would be interested in picking that one up. But I also definitely want the one that's Walmart exclusive with the hair flowing in front of his face. I think that one looks awesome, and I definitely want that one a lot. And then I really want the FYE exclusive one where he's more monsterish, the open mouth with the sharp teeth, and the hair that's a little less combed, more crazy. I think that both of those look awesome, and I do plan to get them. And I would hope that they make some more It Pops. I mean, the kids are such an important part of that movie. You know, it would be great if they made some of them as well. But overall, really do like this Funko Pop It Pennywise with balloon Hot Topic exclusive figure. Let me know what you guys think of this, and thanks so much for watching.